guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. My name is Talia and today's video is another back to school video. So today I just wanted to kind of go over some of my college essentials. I've been seeing so many people do this and it's really interesting to see like what people find like most important, or if it's like more important freshman year versus like senior year, whatever it is. So I kind of just like jotted down what first came to my mind. I can do like a part 2 if I think of more, or I can do a separate like college clothing essentials, whatever. Let me know if you guys want to see that. Basically, I just wanted to do some more back to school content for you guys, so I figured I'd talk about my college essentials, and then I actually am in desperate need of needing to sit down and finally plan my senior year fall schedule. So I had all of this scheduled back in the spring, and then things changed. I decided to try to like get ahead a little bit by taking like a few classes online this summer, and I finally made the decision to apply to get my master's at WPI as well. So I'll get into all that later, but basically that means that I need to sit down and plan my fall schedule because I start classes literally like a few weeks from when you're seeing this. Also, just for some background, I'm going into my senior year at Worcester Polytechnic Institute and I'm studying biomedical engineering. So my school has around like 4,000 to 5,000 undergrad. So that's just for reference. Most people live on or around campus, so that's just basically like for some context. Okay, so let's just get into the essentials. So the first thing is I'm gonna shout out my book bag again. I already talked about what's in my college backpack in another video, so I'll have it up in a card and also linked down below. But basically, I'm sorry, the traffic is so loud. It's not even rush hour, but there's like so much traffic. Anyways, so a sturdy backpack. I have been using the Adidas backpack for the past couple years. It has like a laptop sleeve and it only has like a handful of pockets, but honestly, it's been so sturdy and it's actually like waterproof on the outside, or waterproof? Maybe rainproof? I don't know. Either way, it's been really nice. I've even taken it like camping and backpacking, so I'd say an essential is definitely a sturdy backpack. Also, another shout out to one of my essentials that I always link down below, and it's my huge 40-ounce water bottle. You guys already know I'm literally drinking out of this like 24/7. It's made me drink so much more water and it keeps it cold for literally so long. Like I could leave it overnight and it's still cold, and it's basically just a knockoff Hydro Flask. It's a thermo flask, so it's definitely a lot cheaper, but I'd say it's like very similar quality, if not literally the same. And I just got a little boot because I tend to drop it, but I really also like the straw lid. Either way, a huge water bottle is definitely essential if you're gonna be like on campus all day. The next essential I've found throughout my years at school have been metal straws. So we actually have a Dunkin' on campus. You never know when you like need one on campus. I don't know, I always have one in my bag. Another essential is headphones. So obviously typical earbuds work too, but I've really been loving the fact that I have wireless earbuds now. So I have the Beats X and I also have them linked down below, but I recently got these last spring, I think, and I honestly wish I had them like my whole college experience. That's why I've always considered getting like AirPods. It's so nice, like if you're working out or you're just like walking around campus, or if you're studying, whatever. I feel like it's just so much easier to have a wireless pair versus like a regular pair. But just headphones in general is great because sometimes people can like be loud, or I don't know, you might be like unexpectedly needing to like study in a certain area, whatever. Definitely essential. Also, just in general, I'm not gonna get too much into like clothing and stuff. I can do a separate video if you want. Make sure to comment that down below if you do. But in general, you just need some basics. So like more traffic. Okay. Like black, white, gray tops for all things like comfort, dressy, going out. Like you never really know what like situations are gonna come about. Like that's the fun, exciting thing about college. And so you want to make sure that you have like some plain, simple tops that are kind of good for like any occasion. Also, a huge thing that I found is comfortable sneakers. You end up walking around so much, even if you are on like a smaller campus. You just walk around like so much more in college, which is really great, whether it's just like between classes or it's like to and from like your dorm or your apartment or whatever. But finding like comfortable shoes, whether they're like tennis shoes or like basic Nikes or Adidas or even just like actual sneakers, like you're gonna want comfy shoes. Another thing is figure out your favorite like go-to snacks. I feel like this is huge if you're living in a dorm, but even when I'm off campus, I just figure out my favorite snacks and I like stock up because I am always like throwing snacks in my bag, because sometimes you don't realize you have to like stay on campus for longer and you like can't go home, or like you don't have time for lunch or something. Either way, stock up on your favorite snacks and throw them in your bag. Another huge one, which I used to try not to rely on like actual medicine too much, like sometimes I just use like essential oils, but either way, you're gonna want ibuprofen. It comes in handy in so many situations. Ibuprofen is just like a miracle worker sometimes. So yeah, those were my like major essentials. Let me know if you want to see a part 2, or like I said 1,000 times, if you want to see a separate clothing essentials, just let me know. And now I need to plan my fall schedule. So basically this fall I have chosen to do all remote. So WPI did give us the option to go remote or in person. I chose remote. Yeah, so that's definitely going to be a factor in like choosing my classes and what I would rather like push to spring. I have already kind of figured out like what requirements I have left for my undergrad major, biomedical engineering, like I said, and I've already figured out kind of what classes I need to take to like fulfill different requirements for my bachelor's degree. And now I'm also focusing on getting my master's in potentially like a shorter amount of time. Basically, I need to just have all of my stuff pulled up on my laptop and then we can get started. And I know that this is like so specific to my major and so specific to my school, but maybe somebody will find this either helpful or just like straight up just like interesting. I don't know. Either way, I'm sure college vlogs will come around and I'll be talking about these classes like so much more. So if you guys want to stick around for that, make sure to subscribe. But yeah, let's just get into it. So basically I just have a tracking sheet and I'm not gonna like show it or anything. Obviously it has like all my grades on it and stuff, but I'm just now inputting all of the summer classes that I just finished so that I can truly see what I have left for senior year. That's so crazy to say. And then what requirements I want to try to fulfill for a master's. Also, I have to actually apply for that master's program this coming fall. Yeah, I'll definitely be talking about that more in my videos. Crossing my fingers. Okay guys, we're back. This is now the next day, but I'm picking up where I left off. Basically, I just updated my tracking sheet and now I can see what I have left. And it looks like I just have a BME depth left, which is basically like I can use a senior level BME class. When I say BME, I'm referring to biomedical engineering, by the way, or a BME grad class. So I think I'm gonna opt for the grad class. That way it can double count for more credits towards my master's, but it'll still count towards my bachelor's. This might be confusing, and if you guys have like specific questions, I guess, if you're also BME or if you go to WPI or whatever, just comment your questions down below or like DM me on Instagram. I also have a BME lab credit that I have left and a gym credit because we're required to do 4 classes of gym, and I left one for senior year thinking that we would be in person. I'll probably just end up doing it online. Okay, so now I'm gonna look at all of my class options, like what is offered in the fall and what kind of makes sense. I do have my senior level project that I need to do, and so I have to look at how that'll work out credit-wise with my other classes going on at the same time. Yeah, while I'm just like scrolling through the websites and enjoying some more coffee, I am just gonna do a little montage because I need to turn the fan back on. I'm literally sweating.
That's why I stay prayed up daily. Drive me crazy. I can't stay away. Sweet like candy. Cocoa mango.
Okay, Okay, so it is much later and I'm low-key stressed, but I realized that I can't actually add or drop any classes right now because, I don't know, like my school just won't let me right now. I have to wait for like a certain date, but that'll be later this month and that'll be like a more definite. But right now I have my new fall schedule. Basically, I have my senior project. As far as classes go, I'm going to be taking biomechanics of orthopedic devices, which is a grad level BME class, and then medical device regulation, which is also a grad level BME. We have core competencies that we have to fulfill for a grad degree, and so I'm gonna start taking some classes to fulfill those. I already did start that like this summer, but basically I'm gonna take an entrepreneurship class, and then like I said, I also have to fulfill a gym credit. So that's kind of what my fall is looking like right now. I might end up doing that BME lab, but I don't know, I might push that till spring in hopes that I can do it in person. Yeah, that's basically it. At the same time, I was kind of looking at like the possibility of spring classes and I was getting more stressed. So basically that's what I'm taking. If you're interested in hearing more about it, just hit me up.
Where it goes, only Lord knows. That's why I stay prayed up daily. Drive me
And I hope that at least the college essentials aspect of this video was helpful for you guys. Get excited for more vlog week videos and more back to school content. Alright, thanks so much for watching.